Hey mom, welcome back to the Mom Business Setup video playlist where I share business lessons that will help you start up your business from the scratch. In the last video, we talked about how to build a business plan, and I had shared with you a few worksheets that you could use for free. If you haven't checked that out yet, do go back to my channel and search for the video playlist called Mom Business Setup. Now in this video, we are going to do something very interesting. While the first video talked about how to begin, in this video, I will tell you how to show up. For me and for most people, that place is Instagram. If you're new here, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Swati. I'm a self-taught business leader and I've been working on my social selling business for the past 6 years. Being a mom, I really understand how difficult it is to set up a business initially. And that is why this video is going to guide you step by step how to create your Instagram profile for your brand. Now this video is not going to have those gimmicky Instagram strategies and trends. This is actually going to have real stories, real conversations that tell you how exactly as a mom you can build your brand on Instagram with intention. Grab your notebook and pen and let's get ready for some action. Before you start designing your logos or your brand aesthetics in Canva, I want you to ask yourself one question. What do you want your audience to feel when they land on your page? Not what they should buy, not what they should think, but what they should feel. This is so powerful because it gets the audience to really connect with you. When I created my page, the Biz Mom Club, I was very clear on what I had to do. I was building an online community of mothers who were doing social selling with Oriflame and also were moms. I wanted everybody who came to my page to feel warm, to feel empowered, but also to see the realness of momhood. Using these three terms, I designed everything around my page, from the colors that I use in my page to the logo to the captions that I have. How this helps is whenever the audience sees a post online, they will immediately connect back to me subconsciously. Now let me help you choose the 3 words that will guide you to design your Instagram profile. You just need to grab your diary and ask these 3 questions. Question 1 is, who do I want to speak to? Very important. You need to know who I'm speaking to in order to know how they should feel when they come to your page. So you could clearly write about your audience under this question. The second question is, what problems or emotions do they have? To make them feel something on your page, you should know exactly how your audience feels right now. So if your audience is like me, mothers, my audience feels they are losing their self-worth. They want something inspiring, and that is how I chose my word empowered for my brand profile. Third question that you will ask yourself is, how do I guide this audience through my content? This will exactly tell you what you want your audience to feel. Now, based on these 3 questions, you can derive your 3 words. Use these 3 words to connect with your audience whenever you create any new content. Once you are aware of what your audience needs to feel on your page, now you're ready to pick up your username. Picking up the right username is very essential. Most people just type in some fancy name to look aesthetic and cool. If that name is already taken, they add a few numbers at the back. These are not great examples for a username. Your username should clearly tell the audience what you are doing and what they should expect from the page. It should also be very easy to remember. Let's take the example of my page. My page's name is the Biz Mom Club. The reason why I made this name is because I am working with moms who are in business, that are working as social sellers in Oriflame. And also I added the word club because I wanted to make these biz moms feel that they are safe in a community of moms. When somebody reads the name, they quickly understand it is something to do with business, it is something to do with mothers, and it is something to do with community. Here's a simple template that you can use to create your username. You can use your name and then add your niche next to it. Do not use community or a club name or a shop kind of a name until unless you own a community or a shop. The username should be simple, memorable, and honest. It should feel like you. After the basic username is done, it's now time to write your bio. Your bio should not look like a billboard. It should look like an invitation. Oftentimes, I see many people putting a lot of stuff in their bio that is not required. You are not putting up a resume. You are trying to invite people into your business, and they will only trust you if you write genuine, authentic things there. For example, in the second page that I have created on Instagram called glowupwithswati, I have only 4 lines that are in my bio. This page talks about my postpartum transformation. Here I am also sharing reviews of products of Oriflame that I use. So the first line you can see says moms, empowering moms to rediscover their spark. So this page is mostly empowerment and inspiration. That is what the audience gets to know from the first line. The second line talks about postpartum transformation and self-care. I share videos about how I am including self-care in my busy routine while raising 2 boys. So that is why I have written it, and the audience now clearly knows it. The third line is helping you glow inside out, showcasing that my content is going to help them too. And the last line shows my business page, which also tells them that I am not only a mom, I am also running my own business. Now let me help you create the bio for your Instagram page. You need to use a very simple flow, just 3 lines. The first line is about who do you help. The second line is how you help. The third is to invite them. So what they will get out of it. Very good tip is to make your bio sound like an intro you would give to somebody face to face. So if you're meeting somebody in the park, what are the 3 things you would say? Just write that down. It will work for you. Now you have figured out what your bio and your Instagram handle should be. Let's come to the Instagram profile pic and the highlights. People complicate it too much. You do not need a profile picture that is shot in a professional studio. Anything with a good lighting can work. You don't have to remove the background. A blank wall can work. You have to remember that there is nothing like a perfect picture. You best dressed, in your best shirt, in your best lipstick, in good lighting, in front of a blank wall is enough for your profile pic. Also a caution, do not use a logo till you have a company or a brand or you have a community, because a profile picture will always help you to connect with the audience faster. The highlights are also very important because nobody has the time to scroll through your feed. Anybody who is interested would love to have very clear highlights that give them an overview of what you do and how you do it. These Instagram highlights like start here, join us, my story are really common and really help the new audience to get to know you better. And remember, you don't have to complicate it much. You don't have to make it perfect. You just have to start. Sometimes you have got all of this done but still unsatisfied. Sometimes you wish that there would be someone with you there who would brainstorm with you, who would actually give you genuine, authentic suggestions based on what you are feeling. And that's where AI comes in. Yes, I'm talking about AI ChatGPT, and I have used it extensively to create my Instagram and YouTube content for my social selling profiles. Using AI is not cheating. It's just asking for extra help and support, because obviously as a mom you have so much more to do. You have so many chores to handle. You have the kids' routines to manage. You have your family and your home to manage. With all that, it becomes really difficult sometimes to find the right space of mind to work. I started using ChatGPT not to replace my work, but to assist me so that my energy is a little bit conserved. Let me explain it to you. This entire YouTube script I have created with the help of ChatGPT. But I did not copy paste. When I create something with ChatGPT, I make sure I give them suggestions, and sometimes it takes me 2 to 3 hours to get my final output. The input is always mine. The output and the finishing touches, that's what the assistant does. Over time, I have also trained my AI to use my own voice and tone. So whenever a caption is generated, it uses the terms and phrases that I use often, and that's how I save a lot of time and energy so that I can focus on things that matter to me. Now, this is a really exciting bonus for you, especially if you're a mom who wants to save some time creating her Instagram profile. So I'm going to give you 3 ChatGPT prompts that will help you create your username, your bio, and can be used to create captions and hashtags. What you have to do is just DM me AI in my Instagram profile. You can find the link of the Instagram profile in the description below. And I will send you back the ChatGPT prompts that you can use to create your Instagram profile from the scratch. These prompts will give you a good starting point, and then you can slowly make them more like yourself. Sometimes you have all this set up, your Instagram bio, your profile pic is clicked, you have your username ready, but you're very scared to launch. The main reason is there are so many creators out there. The feed is full. Will I even matter? I was exactly there. I was thinking whether or not I should start the Biz Mom Club page. But then I realized that there is a slice of cake for everyone out there. And that is because if everyone is telling their story in their own voice, in their own way, it will be reaching the people that want to hear it. That is the magic of social media. You are not behind, you are not late, you are not unequipped. You are starting something beautiful that means so much to you. And that's what we do in the Biz Mom Club. Our community is helping a lot of mothers like you to restart their careers as social sellers in Oriflame. We not only give you the strategies that help you start your business, we're also there for one-on-one coaching so that you have support whenever you need it. If you're ready and you want to work with us as social sellers, you can always send me a DM on Instagram to know more about it. Don't forget, this journey continues to the next video where I'm going to tell you about my content strategy and how you can create content pieces that connect with your audience. Make sure you subscribe. And in the end, I just want to tell you, you've got this.